This system is not to our benefit, you guys. And the number one way that it keeps us enslaved is by division. Divide and conquer. One of the oldest tricks of the enemy. Divide by race, divide by sex, divide by gender, divide by class. Any way that they can keep us divided, that's what they do. Because they know, like our good book says, that where there is unity, there is strength. And if we all were to come together, it would be game over for them. How is it that only 1%, reportedly, of the world's population owns over half of the world's wealth? When we, the working class, are the ones that get up every single day and bust our ass working for these corporations, practically giving our lives away to these corporations. 40 hours a week you give, and if you're 5 minutes late, they want to bitch about it, okay? But you're giving your life away to them, helping them to go on their vacations every month and live in their mansions when you barely can afford to day by day live. Okay, this is systematic. Okay, and yes, I am a Black American. I know my history. I know that we as a people, hasn't even been 100 years since we were given the right to vote. I understand that we can drink from the same water fountains. I understand that we had to go through the back door. If there was a white person walking along the sidewalk and we were on it, we had to get off to let them pass. If we were on a bus, we had to sit on the back of the bus. And if there were no seats and we were sitting on the back, we had to stand up and allow them to sit. I understand that there was a lot of things that we suffered. There were even postcards, U.S. postcards, showing African-American men maimed and burned with a mob of white men standing around them smiling. So I do understand that we suffered a lot as a people in this country. However, I understand that there were Caucasian men as well that fought for us and that were also killed for fighting for us. And that's when I began to realize that it's not all about race. It's about good and it's about evil. Because you had two men, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr., that had the same goal, but had different methods of going about achieving that goal. One was nonviolent, one was by any means necessary. And during that time, they tried to keep them divided just because of their different methods. Until Malcolm X reportedly took a trip overseas one day and had an experience that he had never experienced in the States, when he saw men from all different races come together and drink from the same cup. And then he was ready to come back to the States and reportedly had a meeting set up with Dr. King. And lo and behold, they both were assassinated. So anybody that's about creating real change is a target to this system. Example, Donald Trump. Example, Elon Musk. As long as you got these 30 and 40-year-old politicians talking about every 4 years how they want to make lives better for us while not doing it, but enriching themselves, yeah. That's what you'll continue to have. Because just like this Democratic Party was on the Senate floor singing, "We shall overcome," decades later, still singing "We shall overcome," and trying to compare them not liking a president to our struggle, yet claiming that our lives matter and claiming to really be for us. Okay? If you still have to sing "We shall overcome," you need to undergo.